Hi, I'm Michael Thompson. Welcome to the Heart of a Warrior Expedition, the first session. Every man is on a mission. When I look back at my life, I realize I've been on a mission. My marriage, my finances, my children, my relationships. What if we miss something? Not if. We have missed something that has led to a disorientation that also creeps into this naivety that every man suffers from. What if there's more to our story? What if there's more to us? Men are challenged by a lot of things today. A lot of responsibilities, a lot of busyness. Their to-do lists are long. As I look back in my story, I see that there are reasons and there are significant moments when I've been compromised. Honestly, there's times I don't feel prepared and I don't know what to do. Follow us in this chapter, this exploration of what is plaguing men, the symptoms, and even more importantly, the source behind what keeps a man from becoming what he really can be. It's worse than we think, but it can become better than we know. So what is the challenge that you feel like men are facing? I mean, what's the problem with us? Shouldn't we be getting better? Shouldn't we be enjoying this life that God has offered, that He's promised? And yet, there seems to be something really in the way. What do you think that is? What is it that has us in this stuck place? What is it that is the problem?
I think one of the reasons it's so elusive for all of us is that we have so few role models, people that really do live this abundant life, this full life. It's been so lost to most men forever that we just don't have anybody to look to say, that's my role model, that's what I want to be. I want to be like him. Yeah. There's so few of us that have found it.
You know, I don't know if, before I define the problem, I read those words early in the book, and my head is just nodding, yeah, there's a gap. You know, we read all these promises in the Bible of the way life should look, overcoming, more than a conqueror, yet so many of my Christian years, I felt so far away from being that. You know, it was something I was working to, aspiring to, but really only expecting to achieve when I died and went to heaven. So what's going on here? Is the Bible not true, or am I missing something?
Yeah, I think that abundant life that we read about, especially in the verse that we use a lot, John 10:10, the thief comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy, but I've come that you may have life. We think it's possible for somebody else, but we don't think it's possible for us. And I think when we finally get a glimpse of the hope that we have in Christ, when we can make that transition to believing it's possible and really pushing back some lies that we've believed, things that we've been taught, you know, the wretched sinner, always going to be a screw up, you know, all these messages that have shaped us, shaped a lot of men. We believe those things rather than believing what God says about us. And I think that's a big transition that each of us have to go through, is understanding what God says about us versus what we've believed or bought into that is simply not true.